beside him this time. Will had the big understeer through too, and again he creeps over, and that's going to end in tears.
That's what it is.
Look at that.
Was caused by Will Davison moving over. You can't do that in the braking area. Once you've got track position, you can't move the car.
That's completely crunched.
Wheels, hang it off, mate. We're not going anywhere. And flag safety car boards and flag safety car. I need you to scramble safety car. Scramble, mate. Press on till I catch you.
So safety car out.
Getting it out of here.
You guys predicted it.
Well, that's where it is.
And ultimately, you've got to leave space for the other bloke. There has to be room for him to have his car. You can't make it vanish. And that was coming from turn. I saw the understeer in turn 2. Will had the slower.
One's really ready for it because, as I said, in a straight line, you should be able to drive it along without too much drama. A lot of damage now.
Wow.
That's coming into the pit. That's for the drive-through, and he's crashed into the fence, getting into pit lane.
Just sit tight there for a sec,
A
Johnny.
lot of damage on the Johnny Reid, number 91, Techno Commodore.
So that was in position 22, that car, and he was about to serve that drive-through.
Guys, suit it up. Let's get a hand, get the car inside, please.
Have a look at this. So just right there, there's the car. And he got a little bump. He definitely got a little bump from another car, and that turned him into the fence.
So he didn't actually get to the pit lane entry. So
It's a VOC car, I think.
Whoever he was battling didn't recognise that he was going into the lane and has served him.
BOC car. Is that a BOC car? Yep, definitely. They made contact, turned him around, and that's very fast.
Years of the endurance race here at Bathurst. Let's go down to pit lane and check in.
Oh!
Well, let's not, because Paul Morris in car 49 has major damage. Steve Owen could be behind the wheel here. This car has just come through in pit lane.
This is turn 2, and they
car boards to the flag safety car hold to get car off.
they did a brake change.
Close to the edge of the circuit at turn 2.
It hasn't stopped. It hasn't got any front brake. It's locked the rears. So we've seen this over the years.
Oh, that's
so it's gone
hit.
in hard.
That is a big one, Neil. That's just what
Tim Slade's done the fastest split to the first timing sector on this lap. They've actually all tightened up again as everybody's sort of found balance with their cars, played with the
there's one in the fence. There's one in the fence hard at turn 8.
And
that's
Douglas is
Courtney.
gone. There must be oil down there. There's stuff down there because they're spearing off everywhere. Taz Douglas has gone into the wall on the other side. Courtney was the first in, and somebody else has followed them heavily.
This is turn.
It's Jason Bright. Big incident down here at turn 8.
Now, I think there's contact before the corner, Matt. Because, man...
I'm okay. There was oil down there, man. That hurt.
Yeah, so he arrived on the scene and couldn't do a thing about it. And you'll see that James Courtney, you picked it, Scafey. James Courtney is the first to go in heavily too. First two corners.
Holdsworth had a really bad run out of 2 and got ushered out onto the grass. So he's dropped from 6th spot back to about, I would suggest, about 10th or 11th spot.
Oh, round goes Jamie Whincup, spins in the middle of the... Crashed in too hard. Taz Douglas on his side, and Russell Ingall in the super cheap car there. It's... I think that's the fair dinkum Homes and Sheds car of Carl Reindler. Whincup drives away.
Safety car boards to the flag safety.
To put a 1,350 kilo V8 on its side. So centre of screen, there goes Taz. The Lucas Dumbrell Motorsport car copped a massive hit. And Reindler at the meat and the sandwich, and Jamie Whincup got the initial brunt of that when he was turned around, but was able to select first gear and drive away.
And David Wall's the car that made impacted the direct behind of Taz Douglas, and that's got a lot of damage on the front of that Wilson security car.
That disappear off to the right of screen now. Red flag
the race. So understandable. Taz is out of the car. He's okay, but a lot of damage, and this will take some time to clean up.
Mark Winterbottom leads the way. Oh no, we're not into it.
That's a big accident.
That's really big. So Greg Murphy's involved, and one of the Techno Auto Sports cars.
Now Murphy, I just spoke to.
I caused it, and we are done.
So Murphy just said, I caused it, and we're done.
Are you all right? Sort of.
So that is just on the way into the pit area. So it's a big, fast right-hand corner, about 220 kilometres an hour.
The break, and this will show you what's happened. So no. Murph arrives in a hurry. Oh,
wow. This has been coming for a long time. this sort of incident, unfortunately. It's this huge speed differential as everyone tries to find their space. You know, somebody's at full tilt, in this case Greg Murphy, while someone else is just dawdling along. And yeah, that's just very, very bad and sad to see. So 12, 13, 14, 18 and 19. Look at this. Jason Bright up on the outside of Michael Caruso. This is awkward at 17. Michael's got the line. Jonathan Webb goes with him and gives Jason Bright a tag. This could be ugly.
Oh, it is ugly. That is a big incident. Reindler hard into the back of Jason Bright, and it's on fire.
Okay.
Needs to get out.
This will trigger a safety car.
Jonathan Webb started that. He bumped, and he's out. Remember, Carl Reindler was in a very, very big fireball incident on the grid at Barbagallo a couple of years ago. Safety car comes out on lap 3.
Team, Alistair, are you able to respond? The leader is at turn 3. Safety car just hold.
He did a good job to get out so fast, Neil. He was actually out of the car very quickly.
He's been through this before in his career. Remember Western Australia last year. So
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, let's see if we can get a clean one this time. Bourdais and Salo at the front. Ray Hall behind them. Yep, a jumper. We had a jumper. Nicholas Manassian. He jumped and then stopped. But thankfully they... Oh, another one! Another one! Exactly the same. Unbelievable. Car 11, Frank Montagny, is a three-wheel deal at the moment. So Manassian went to jump the start.
Red flag, red flag, red flag. Same procedure as prior. We need the cars to stop towards the back of the grid.
Oh, there was actually 2 in front. Oh, have a look. Look at the chaos. Oh, that's when we thought everyone was going to get by. But Frank had nowhere to go. He was actually going quite fast by that stage. A lot of damage to the rear. Ryan Briscoe
called that he could actually recover that thing.
And that puts Whincup into second spot. Now Davison gets a big clip.
Now he's going to get hit. He's going to get hit.
Oh! That's nasty.
2 series leaders out of the race, gone. That is unbelievable. He had no control.
Are you okay, mate? You're good to go, mate. You're good to go. Keep pushing around.
He couldn't. There's no way he can stop Matt. Couldn't do anything about it.
So Winterbottom's going to get
On the front of the grid, Sebastian Bourdais in the championship leading car. There's Mika Salo next to him. Behind them, Graham Rahal and James Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe got a pretty good start, but now he's stopped dead. He's stopped dead and he's been run into straight up the back from Lucas de Grassi. There's more carnage. Oh my goodness!
That's Ricky Taylor in the second Fujitsu car. It was Tonio Liuzzi that made the contact.
Car 33.
Red flag, red flag. Let's require the cars to just stop at pit lane entry, just adjacent to pit lane entry, while we just sort out this incident on the starting grid.
Cars strewn everywhere. Car 33 on its lid. That's Ricky Taylor. And the rescue crews get to him quickly. Big damage to the front of car 4 of Simon Pagenaud. Tonio Liuzzi also into the wall. He's over there on the right-hand side.
They had nowhere to go, Matt. So the Hinchcliffe start